Hi everyone, this is Dikshit. Welcome to my channel. In this particular video, we will gonna discuss about a tool which identifies the misconfigurations in Kubernetes manifest files are in a given Helm charts, by which we can avoid a lot of rework and also preventing Kubernetes misconfigurations reaching production clusters. The tool name is Datry. Datry also helps us in YAML validation and Kubernetes schema validation too. So let's say, for example, we have a Kubernetes cluster and many application teams are deploying their applications on Kubernetes cluster. As an administrator of the cluster, I want to enforce certain rules. And also all the application teams should follow those rules and certain best practices, by which as an administrator, I can prevent misconfigurations or any security issues reaching production cluster when applications are being deployed. Few of the common mistakes that application teams does are mentioning the image tag as latest, or like sometimes ignoring the image tag completely. But I want all the teams should be specifying proper tag. And also other common mistakes are not mentioning resource block, liveness probe block, readiness probe block. If the pod spec doesn't have resource block, so then pod can use resources as it required, which might impact other application deployments also. With that, your pod is not marked as a guaranteed pod. So if we don't have liveness probe, readiness probe, so then if application goes to deadlock situation, then it won't be restarted, which might impact the incoming traffic. So all these kind of mistakes should be identified at the early stages of development lifecycle, like whether it can be in CI or before CI itself, so that we can avoid a lot of rework. Though I can enable some pod security policies, wherein like if any application team violates the rules or if they're not following the rules, I can mark my deployments as failure, but which takes a lot of rework because application team need to do changes in manifest files, getting the approvals and running the CI again. In some organizations, there will be something called as deployment window, wherein we need to wait for that particular deployment window to deploy our application. So that's where Datry can help us. Datry is a command line tool, so which takes Kubernetes manifest files or Helm charts as an input and verified against set of rules. If any rules are violated, then command will fail. Also with that, it will give more information about what rules has been violated, as you can see on the screen. So by which we can inform the application teams to correct Kubernetes related files at the early stages of development lifecycle itself. As I mentioned earlier, if we identify these kind of issues at the CA level or like before that, so then we can avoid a lot of rework. Also, Datry can be easily integrated with popular CI tools like GitHub Actions, GitLab, Circle CI, and Jenkins. So we will gonna see a demo with Jenkins, but before that, let's install Datry in local, and also we will gonna verify Kubernetes manifest files. So for the installation, I'm gonna refer Datry's official documentation, which is datry.io. And if you're working with Mac or Linux machines, you can copy paste this particular command. It'll gonna install Datry for you. But in my case, as I'm using Windows, so I'm gonna refer this docs page. So wherein I'll get the command to install Datry on my Windows machine. So here you need to click on Windows and let's copy this particular command and open PowerShell as administrator. So I'm going to copy again, and by only using this single command, we will be able to install Datry on our local. So you can see it took very few seconds. And also as you can see on the screen, you need to run this particular command to set a path variable. And also this command should be run as an administrator. So as I have run this PowerShell window already as administrator, I can copy and I can execute this particular command. And once this is done, to verify Datry installed successfully or not, you can just type in Datry and you'll be able to see different options in Datry command. Datry installation is successful. Now let's take few Kubernetes manifest files and we will verify against Datry rules. So whatever the manifest files or Helm charts that I'm going to use in this particular demo, I've already published those things into GitHub. I'm going to provide that GitHub's repository link in video's description. So this is the manifest file that I'll be using. If you could see here, so this file has service definition and deployment definition. To verify this against Datry rules, the command is Datry test, and we need to provide the path for my Kubernetes manifest file. So directory kh minus demo.yml. And when I execute this particular command, you can see first it has executed a YML validation. So it is complaining that there are some issues with YML, please correct it. So as I can see here, it is also specifying the line number. Here, there is some indentation issue. So when I correct this, and when I rerun this particular command again, so if no more YML validation issues in my file, that particular check has to be passed. And so YML validation is successful. And now it is complaining about schema validation. So there is a property which has been defined wrongly. So that means under spec.selectors, let us check. So in this selector, so we don't have match labels, maybe in definition of my deployment. So under selector, so there might be an issue. So let us check that. You can see here under selector, so match labels. So this is where this particular L should be in uppercase. So I have wrongly specified as in lowercase. So now let me save this and execute the command again. So now YML validation should be successful and schema validation should be successful, as you can see here. And also these things are simple, but it is identified at the early stages of development lifecycle itself. Because if you stuck at these kind of errors at the deployment, you need to do a lot of rework. So identifying at the beginning stages of development lifecycle saves a lot of time. Now, once these two checks are done, you can see now my Kubernetes manifest files verified against Dattery rules. I have violated 3 rules. One is each container image as a pinned tag version. So that means in my deployment YAML, whatever the image I've used, you can see I've used latest, so which is wrong. So that's why it is complaining about that. And also prevent service from exposing node port. I've used node port as my service type. That is complaining about that also. And I've deliberately commented readiness probe so that it is complaining about that also. It has been identified that and it is complaining about that. Now let us correct this. And before this, let me click on this particular dashboard link. So wherein if you click on this, it will be redirected to Dattery's dashboard. So wherein you can enable or disable a specific rules. So let's go ahead and do that. So let me click on this particular link. So now you can see it has been redirected to my particular Dattery's dashboard and it is asking for the login. So I'm going to continue with GitHub. And once you click on this continue with GitHub, so I'll be able to see Dattery's dashboard. So here you can see out of 30 rules, so 15 has been activated. And if you want to enable or disable any certain rule, so you need to use this toggle button. You can see, let's say, for example, I want to enable this rule. So then I can click on this toggle button. It will be enabled. But I'll go with only the default rules. And now, if you see here, I'm violating 3 rules. One is readiness probe, which is already I've corrected. And the other one is node port. And the third one is image tag. Let's say, for example, whatever the manifest that I'm using, which is of like web applications manifest. I'm okay to allow this node port or like load balancer of type services. I want to disable this particular rule. So to do that, so I just need to go to dashboard again and disable a node port rule. So which is prevent service from exposing node port, right? Which is enabled. So let me disable this. And now again, when we run Dattery command, so I should be able to see only one violation because I've corrected readiness and also I've disabled node port. You can see now it is only complaining about image tag. And one more thing, let's say, for example, I have this description, right? I want to give more information. Let's say I want to give point of contact if you violate this particular rule. So is it possible in Dattery? That is possible. You can add extra description. So this is the rule that we are violating, right? So which is ensure each container image has been pinned in the brackets tag version. So you can click on this drop down and edit. And let's say I want to add for more information, info, connect with picture SM. So let me submit this And now when I rerun Datri command, so now you should be able to see that extra description that I've given. You can see for more info, connect with Deekshit SN. So now what we will do is we will gonna correct that particular issue. So which is the image tag. So let's give some specific tag. So I'll give 1.21 and let me save it. And now when I execute Datri, YML validation should be successful. Schema validation also should be successful. And with that, I'm not violating any rule. You can see here 14 rules which are inactive and 14 rules have been passed. One more thing. So when it does schema validation, if you could see passing Kubernetes, there is some version. Let's say, for example, you want to verify your particular KH manifest file against specific schema version. In that case, you can go to dashboard again and under the settings. So you can change with what version I should be verifying my schema. So if you want to verify your Kubernetes manifest file with the latest version schema, so then you can go with this version 1.22 to 22.1. And one more thing is if you are connected to this particular dashboard, so you can see the history. So whatever the executions that I did, so 2 minutes back, 3 minutes back, and also a minute back. So all the rules and all the YML validation and also schema validation was successful. And that particular run also you can see it here. So you can manage this dashboard centrally and you can connect many machines and also many CI tools. So to this particular dashboard and you can execute Datri commands to verify your Kubernetes manifest files or Helm charts, or like if you want to use this dashboard and run some CIs, so that is also possible. Till now, we have used Datri to verify and identify the mesh configurations in Kubernetes manifest files. And also Datri can be used for identifying the mesh configurations in Helm chart. For that, I've taken a new Ubuntu machine wherein Helm is already configured in this machine. And also whatever the Helm charts that I want to verify against Datri rules, I've already cloned those things also. So now we will gonna refer Datri's documentation and we will install Helm plugin. So for that, we need to go to integration section and here Helm plugin. And here we will get the commands to install Helm plugin. And if you can also see this video tutorials wherein like they're gonna guide you to install Helm plugin. So let's copy this and let me install this Helm plugin. So it will take a couple of seconds. And once that is done, to verify my Helm charts against Datri rules, this is a command. So Helm Datri test and path to my Helm chart. So when I execute this, it will gonna do YML validation and also Kubernetes schema validation and a policy check. If you could see here, prevent service from exposing node port. So this we have already disabled and still this policy is valid. It shows that we are violating this particular policy. This is because this is a new device and which is not connected with my dashboard. To do that, we need to set Datri's token, right? So for that, let's again go to documentation. And this is a procedure that we need to follow. So either we can export Datri token or else we can place Datri token in the file or else we can use this particular command. In my case, I'll go with this export command. This I've already constructed. Let me go ahead and take this particular one and let's execute in our Linux machine. So when I do that, and then again, when I execute Helm Datri test my app, so you will be able to see YML validation is done and also a schema validation is perfect. And also passing policy check is also correct. Total rules passed are 14. And if you want to see the history of this run, so you can go to dashboard again. And in the history tab, you'll be able to see this run. So let us go to history tab and now you can see few seconds ago I have executed and this is the checks that it has done. And also one more important thing, let's go to policies. And if you want to read more about each policy, so then you can click on this, you can read about these rules in detail. So there are many rules which are related to cron tab, you can see related to containers, related to workloads. There are many built-in rules. If you want to know more about it, like you can read about, each of the rule by going to a respective page. Till now, we have used Datry commands and Helm plugin to verify our Kubernetes manifest files or a Helm chart manually. But let's say, for example, I want to include Datry stage in my CI pipeline. So that is what we will gonna discuss in this section. So this is my Jenkins host, which is already up and running. And also I've configured Helm Datry plugin in this particular Jenkins host. And I have a very simple job you can see here. So this is a Jenkins file that I'm gonna use. In this, we have pipeline, and I've mentioned agent any. So that means this job can run on any available node. And I have a stage. So this is how, like, in the early stages of your CI pipeline itself, you can identify any misconfigurations in your Helm chart. So, and also after that, if you could see, I've used with env. So that means we know that, like, whenever we are executing Datry commands in the new machine, so first we need to execute Datry token, right? So that we will be linking our dashboard to this machine. So that is what I'm trying to do here. And once that is done, so I'm executing Helm Datry test and Datry my app. So now let's create a Jenkins pipeline. So for that, it's very simple. I have already pushed this code into my GitHub. So let me go to Jenkins, click on new item, create it as Datry pipeline, and also I'll select as pipeline as project. And now click OK. And then here I'm gonna select pipeline script from SCM, and SCM will be my Git. And also my repository will be this Kubernetes repository wherein I've pushed my Jenkins file as well as Helm charts, which are required for my Datry validation. So let me get the clone link for that. So let me configure this particular value here. And then the branch is master. So that is fine. And also, if you could see here, Jenkins file path, this is where I want to change. So my Jenkins file path would be, it will be under Datry and Jenkins file. So I need to give this particular path now. So in the script path, so let me update that particular one. And also let me take this Jenkins file. So once this is done, we can save and we can build now. So when I run this, it will gonna clone that Kubernetes repository, and it will gonna first set that Datry token. And then after that, if you could see, it has been executed Helm Datry test. And also this is the path of my Helm charts. You can see here, YML validation is success, and also Kubernetes schema validation is also fine. And policy check, if you could see here, I'm violating one policy, which is the image version is wrong. So this is how, like, you can see at the early stages of CI itself, I'm failing my pipeline if something has not followed. So that means we are informing developers to correct it, correct the manifest files at the beginning itself. Now what we will do is, we know what is a problem, which is image tag. So let's correct that. Let me go to my Helm charts in values.yml. I'm gonna change this tag to a specific tag, so which is 1.21. Let me save this, and also we will gonna push this git add and git commit -m. Let me do corrected image tag. And also once this is done, okay, sorry, the typo mistake. So we will commit and git push. So once the push is done, so again, I can run my particular pipeline. So once I do now, you can wait and you can see it will be successful. And also the status will also be successful. And also in the Datry dashboard, you'll be able to see that particular execution in the history tab. So let us open this. And you can see in the history tab, you will be able to see whatever the run that we did right now. So let us go to history, and you can see here. So a few seconds ago, this test has been passed. So this is how, if you have a couple of missions that has to use some central dashboard. So by using this Datry token, we will be able to connect all the mission to a specific dashboard. So this is how, by using Jenkins, wherein you can add a Datry stage, and you can validate, you can do a static code analysis on your Helm charts or Kubernetes manifest files. So in a nutshell, if I want to say, Datry is a tool which does static code analysis and create manifest files are on a given Helm charts. It is a good fit in CI, so we can find mistakes and inform back to the developers at the early stages of development lifecycle. So that's it for the video. So if you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.